Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Noah here, and I'm back with another tier list video. There's actually going to be 2 today, hopefully, maybe. I'm not too sure. We're planning 2. This one's definitely going to be up. There might be another one, a bonus one up tomorrow. Are you going to be in the soda one?
Maybe.
Okay, well, there will be a soda one either this week or sometime in the future. We're planning it. We're getting our buddy Drew to come over and do it. He's kind of buying all the sodas and stuff, so we're going to do a soda tier list. This one is, as the title might suggest, Mega Pokemon. So very different from sodas and Star Wars. So me and Caleb, we both really like Pokemon a lot. We find it very interesting. We never played competitive Pokemon in a Mega Evolution meta game, but we both played Pokemon with Megas in them. Yeah. So his first real game like that he actually played through himself was a Mega Ruby, right?
Yeah, Mega Ruby.
And I played X and I played Y and I played a little bit of your Mega Ruby as well. And I played all the Gen 7 games as well. While they weren't really in the games, like you could Mega Evolve in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So we decided to do a Mega tier list. Should be pretty interesting. We have S tier, which is like the best, like really good. We like them and they're good competitively, I think.
Yeah.
Is that what you would say?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going for like visual first and then competitive.
And then competitive, right. So the S tier would meet both of those criteria. A tier is like we really like them, but maybe they're not as good competitively, or maybe we don't quite like them as much, you know?
Yeah.
B tier is kind of average, you know, like in all aspects. C tier is maybe a little bit below average. D is bad, and E is just absolute trash. Like, we just don't like them. Why did they give this Pokemon a Mega? It's just bad. So let's get into it. We'll go alphabetically. So we'll start with Abomasnow here. Caleb, what do you think about Abomasnow?
It's very, very average. It doesn't necessarily look great. And in the game, it's really slow. So if you're playing singles, it's not that good.
I agree. This isn't a Mega that you would use. Like, you get to choose your Mega, and we'll just take the Generation 6 games because those are the games you actually get to play through with Megas.
Yeah.
You're not going to choose Abomasnow.
No, you're not. I think it's very, very C tier.
Okay, I would agree with you. I was going to say B or C, so we'll put Abomasnow into C tier for sure. 1 second, let me just... There we go. Okay, cool. So Abomasnow's in C tier. Next up is Absol. What do you think about Absol?
It's got wings. I mean, that's just, it's got wings. It's honestly not a bad...
Are those wings, or are those like...
They're wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would consider wings?
One of the Elite Four members in Hoenn has a Mega Absol.
Okay.
And it's not horrible, but it's just not great. Like,
I would agree.
It's kind of average.
It's
on the upside of average.
It definitely is. It's better than Abomasnow.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, incredible, because it's not like its stats aren't great. You know?
Yeah, it's not a great Pokemon, especially to Mega Evolve, but...
Right, exactly.
But it's a cool Mega.
But it's a cool looking Pokemon, and, like, it's a cool Mega. B tier?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. B tier. Cool. Aerodactyl. Where are you putting that?
It's good, because it gets Tailwind, I'm pretty sure. So it's very good in-game. Rock Flying is a really good type combination.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty cool. Like, Aerodactyl, it's hard to get cooler, just because it's a cool Pokemon.
Yep.
And they kind of did it. So
yeah, I agree.
I've always kind of liked it all the way around.
I like Aerodactyl a lot too. So are we saying what, A tier?
I'm saying A tier.
I'm saying A tier.
It's not S.
I think it looks really cool. I think the rocky sort of designs up here are very cool. It's a really cool Pokemon in my opinion.
Yeah.
So Aggron.
Okay, I've always liked Aggron and like the line of evolutions there. The problem is in singles it's really slow. But its abilities are like, its pre-Mega and Mega abilities are nice, so it's good in game, and it's pretty cool looking Mega. But like, it's not great.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think it's slightly better than Aerodactyl competitively, but I don't think it looks quite as cool as Aerodactyl.
I agree with that.
But like in singles, I think it's really strong because of its really high base defense and attack.
Yeah.
Like you can definitely, like if you wanted to use Aggron as your Mega Evolution in a playthrough, you definitely could.
Oh yeah.
So B or A tier?
Yeah, I say B.
Okay,
yeah.
I would say the same. Like, I really like Aggron, but like the Mega, it doesn't look as cool as the normal in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
And and it's, I'd say it's on the similar level.
Yeah.
Mega Alakazam.
Okay, Alakazam is just one of the coolest Pokemon, and they really nailed it with the Mega. It just looks cool.
I agree. It fits the Alakazam sort of vibe. You know, like the next stage of that evolution line would be Mega Alakazam.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And it's pretty good. Like, its special attack is crazy good.
Yeah, and speed.
And so in game and speed. So in game it's very, very good. In singles, doubles, anything.
Yeah.
and it's a cool mega. I think this is our first S tier, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think I really like Alakazam as a Pokemon, and so the fact they gave it a Mega, which is as cool as it is, I really like it. I would agree with you. I think it's S tier.
Yeah.
We'll slot it up there. Let's see.
It's low S tier, but it's S tier.
I would agree. It's not. It's barely better than Aerodactyl.
Oh yeah.
I would agree with you. And at the end, obviously, we can readjust and change things if we want. If we think the Alakazam needs to go down, we can put it down. If we want to bump one of these guys up, we can do that. Whatever. Altaria, what do you think?
I think
Altaria typing.
Yeah, it's fairy. Oh
yeah,
it's
fairy
dragon. Yeah, so that's pretty good because like steel, it's not really weak to steel because of dragon.
Oops, sorry. Sorry. Where were we? This one. Yes. Okay. Much better. So, good.
Okay. So, yeah, it's. I kind of like normal Altaria better, just like visually wise. And it's a pretty good singles Pokemon because it gets like a Cotton Guard, Dragon's Breath, so it can paralyze, it can up its defense, and it gets recovered. So it's really annoying in singles.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though. I kind of like it.
I agree. It's a very strong Pokemon. In singles.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna use this competitively. But it's really annoying to deal with in singles, and you could definitely choose to use it on a playthrough team, you know?
Yeah.
If like, you wanted to use Altaria.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'd say A tier.
I'd say, yeah, A tier.
What would you say, B tier?
I was going to say B, but I think it's A.
I think it's slightly better than Aggron, in my opinion.
Winona, the flying type gym leader, used Mega Altaria.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe she might just use normal.
I think she uses normal.
Yeah.
I know in Emerald she just, obviously, because there's no Megas in Emerald, but I know she uses normal, and it's really annoying
it's
to
very
get through.
strong.
Yeah. So... Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Mega Ampharos. This grabs dragon typing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. So very random.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I've never liked. I've liked Ampharos, but I don't like the Mega. I've never really liked the Mega, to be honest. It's just not like strong enough to actually like solidify itself being a Mega. I don't know.
No, I agree with you. I think like the idea, the concept's great. Right? Like turning from an electric type to an electric dragon on Mega Evolution. The design is just bad.
It just gets more white hair.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, why?
Like, I actually understand fairy more than dragon.
Right, if it had become a fairy type, it would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
If it became a drag. So what are you saying? I'm saying D.
Yeah, I think so.
Just purely on the design. Like, the typing's cool, the Pokemon's cool. It's just bad. What do you think about Audino?
Mega Audino is like... Okay, Audino...
1 second, let me just make sure real quick. Where's my... Okay, sorry, I'm gonna do this again. Give me a sec. Okay, cool. Are we back? We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me just make sure that it's not a different typing. Mega Audino... Oh no, hold on. 1 second.
Oh, it's right there. No. No,
I got it.
That's fine.
Let me see.
It's normal fairy.
It's normal fairy. Okay.
Okay.
So it does gain fairy typing on Mega.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Okay, I think Audino is a really cool Pokemon, but it's just not good enough. Like it's just that is like the Mega Evolution design's not good.
Yep.
And I like how like it's supposed to be like another Chansey and Bliss like.
Yeah,
the support, the hospital Pokemon. Like,
yeah.
I like that.
Because Chansey and Blissey had been carrying that for 4 generations. 4 generations.
Something like
before
that. I
Audino.
don't know. Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. I just don't think it was.
They didn't execute it very well. Its Mega's just so bad.
Yeah, I agree. So what are you saying?
And it gets the Steel type weakness.
Yeah.
So. I think it's E tier.
E tier.
I think it's bottom of.
I would agree with you. I don't like Mega Audino at all.
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't understand why they gave it a Mega. I don't like the look of the Mega. I think the regular Pokemon's bad enough, and then they made it worse.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on it. I don't like Mega Audino.
Yeah.
We'll move on. Banette. I think this is just pure Ghost. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It might get dark. That's why I'm checking. If it gets dark,
that's what I think.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it might get dark as well.
Let me see. No, I want the strategy for it. I just want the Pokemon. Banette is Ghost.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, it's just pure Ghost. What do you think about Mega Banette?
Banette's a cool Pokemon. Mega Banette. The look is kind of off, to be honest, in
Okay.
my opinion. I just don't really like... I like the look of normal Bennett better.
Yeah.
And it's a decently strong Pokemon. Like, you can use it.
Yeah.
So it's upper average for me.
No, I agree. I think, like, Bennett was always one of those Pokemon that, like, I wished it had better stats, if that makes sense. Like, when I was, like, playing through games and stuff, I have literally never played through Hoenn. Like, purely through Hoenn. But, like, in, like, generations where I could get it, I think it's in Gen 6 as well. Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you can get it in Gen 6. It was just one of those Pokemon where I was like, it's a really cool Pokemon, and I would want to use it on a team if its stats weren't awful. Or just not, like, great.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it's not something I would choose to use for an entire playthrough.
Yeah.
But with the Mega, I can. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah,
So,
I agree with that.
But, like, I agree with you. The design's not great. So, where are you putting it?
I'm putting it B or C.
I'm putting it B, I
B,
think.
yeah,
because I just think it, like, it's what Megas are supposed to... It's what they were there for, you know? They were there to, like, give stat buffs and boosts to, like, weaker Pokemon.
Yeah, I agree.
Beedrill. What you saying?
It could be stronger. If Beedrill was a stronger Pokemon, I'd really like it.
Yeah.
But it's just very, very weak. Like,
Yeah.
Butterfree is just a better Beedrill.
I mean, they serve different roles, especially Mega Beedrill.
That's true. But yeah, the design is really cool. I like how they just, like, added more stingers and just made it, like, look more, like, fearsome. But I just don't really... I've never really liked the Pokemon itself, to be honest.
The original?
It's kind of weak.
I agree with you. The original's bad. Like, I don't like the Beedrill at all. But the Mega, I think, is really cool.
Yeah.
I think its ability is Speed Boost. Let me look. Mega Beedrill. Sorry, I probably should have all of these pulled up, but it's fine. We're going through it as we go, not Pokemon.com. Okay. Beedrill abilities...
Adaptability.
is its Mega, which is it's good. It gives good stat buffs to its stab moves.
Yeah.
So it's not what I thought it was, but it's very fast, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. It's very
extremely fast and it hits extremely hard. What do you think about Mega Beedrill? I mean, you said you like it. You don't really like the Pokemon, but like you like.
But
like,
Mega Beedrill is cool. Yeah, I think it's B tier.
Okay, I'll go with you. I was gonna say A.
Yeah, I was gonna
really
say
like
A
it.
or B. So whatever.
We'll stick it in B because it could, like you said, the stats could be better.
Yeah.
So we'll put it in B. Mega Blastoise. What you think?
The design is just so bad. I don't
Really?
Yeah. Like
you don't like it?
Yeah, they could have like made it just look cooler. It's just like a little arm coming out for the can. Like it's just, I don't really like the design, to be honest. Normal Blastoise looks cooler. Like if they had 2 cannons or something that like were big, like it just, I don't know.
I think they were going for like a tank look, but I agree.
Yeah.
Like Gigantamax Blastoise looks way cooler.
Yeah.
You know, with all the ton of cannons out of its
Yeah.
back, that would have been really cool to do something like that.
Yeah.
Where are you putting it?
Blastoise is a strong Pokemon, so I want to say for like the design, I don't really like it. I want to say like C tier.
I agree with you. I was gonna say C tier as well. Oh, what did I move?
Mega Blaze again.
Okay, it was lagging a little bit there. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Blastoise, it's like strong, but like that's the only thing keeping it out of like D. To be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because like
the design's
just
not
not
there.
great.
Yeah.
Like they could have done so much more with what they had. You
Yeah.
know. Mega Blaziken.
Okay, I might be biased because I used it in a playthrough, but like the design is really cool.
Yeah.
Like they just made the normal design that was already cool. They just kind of made it cooler.
I agree.
They gave it sort of like a sensei kind of vibe.
Yep.
And it gets speed boost.
Yeah.
So it's very strong in singles already because Blaziken's already a strong Pokemon. And they added speed boost for Mega.
Yeah, makes it very strong.
It's just a great Mega, and the design's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was actually part of some really strong competitive teams in like 2016, 2015, something like that. In Generation 6, it was very strong competitively, paired with like Bisharp and a couple other Pokemon. What are you saying?
I'm saying A or S.
I'm gonna put an S. I really
Yeah,
like Mega Blaziken.
I like
I think
it
the
as well.
design is fantastic, and like the fire lashes coming out of its wrists.
Yeah, and it gets
Excellent
really strong.
design.
It gets really strong moves.
It gets incredibly strong moves. It's a great physical attacker, and it becomes very fast with speed boost.
Yeah.
Very good Mega. Camerupt, where are you putting it?
I kind of like the design, but Camerupt's just kind of an ugly Pokemon, and gets destroyed by water types. Just destroyed.
Yeah.
And it does get Eruption, which is like a big,
Strong.
but it is very slow.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to get lucky with your Eruption.
Yeah, exactly.
if you're gonna use it.
Right.
I like the design though. So, but it's just not a great Pokemon.
No, I agree with you. I like the design all the way down to the skirt.
Yeah.
Like if they had just kept the 4 camel legs like it had and just made the thing a volcano, the hair frills are okay. Like they could be worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have personally chosen to give it like a Dragon Ball Z look.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I mean, where are you putting it?
C or D.
Okay, I'm putting it in C as well. I think
it's C.
it's better than Mega Ampharos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's not like random typing. Like I'm not gonna lie, the skirt almost pushes it to D.
Yeah, it's just very ugly.
But it's a cool idea. The volcano is really cool.
Yeah.
I like what they did there.
Yeah.
Mega Charizard X.
It's cool. I like how they made it like almost look like the shiny. And I like how it's a dragon type.
Yeah.
So
they finally gave Charizard dragon type.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Yep.
And I just it's pretty strong. I like it better than Y.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the design better than Y and the typing. Like it's just very strong.
For sure.
I think this is a really, really cool one. Where would you put it?
I'd put it A tier.
I would put it A or S. So I'll put it A. I'll put it A with you. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I don't know why it does that with my tier list sometimes. Okay. Mega Charizard Y. Where you put? What do you think about that?
It's just a less cool version of Mega Charizard X, to be honest. And like having it stay flying fire, it just like loses its mega value a little bit, in my opinion.
Okay, that makes sense. Now this thing was really strong competitively because when it Mega Evolves, it gets Drought.
Oh, okay.
So like it was very, very strong competitively for a while because you could pair it with like Venusaur.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, Charizard's just a good competitive Pokemon.
Yeah,
like,
it's incredibly strong anyway.
Yeah.
And then you add Drought to it, and it's just like, that's very strong. You know? Because it could just fire off fire attacks as a Mega Charizard, and its special attack goes through the roof.
Yeah, I can see that.
So where are you putting this one? I'm
putting this either A as well or B.
I'm gonna put it in A as well.
Yeah.
Because I think Charizard X is cooler. And I really like how it becomes, like, it gets the physical attack boost to pair with the dragon typing. I still think, like, Mega Charizard Y is cooler than, like, Mega Beedrill. It's cooler than Banette. So, like, I would put, like, Mega Charizard X at the top of the A tier and Mega Charizard Y towards the bottom. Yeah. But I still think they're in the same tier. I don't think, like, Charizard X is very close to S tier, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mega Diancie. Now, I don't really know much about Mega Diancie, if I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's still Fairy Rock, if I'm not mistaken. But what do you think about it? What do you think about its design? While I look up the stats and stuff.
It's just very weird. Diancie's just like a weird Pokemon in general.
Yeah, I agree.
And like it's kind of cool, but they kind of missed the Mega for like the design on the Mega. In my opinion, like it actually looks cool. The basic Pokemon looks cool, but they just kind of missed the design. And Fairy Rock gets destroyed by Steel, and that's huge. Like you pretty much have to have a Steel type to counter Fairy anyway. So.
Yeah, I agree. It can't get used in doubles because it's a what's the word? Mythical. It's a mythical, so they've never been legal in VGC. But I don't know. The design's not great. You know, like it could have been better.
Oh yeah.
Where are you putting it?
I think because the design, it's C tier.
I agree. I think
it's a cool.
Its stats are crazy because it's a mythical, obviously, and it's a really cool Pokemon, like you said. But it's just the design's not great. Like Gallade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about like Gallade?
What type is it?
I think it's still fighting Psychic, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look it up. Mega Gallade. Pretty sure it's. I'll just look up Gallade. Give me a second. Okay.
Okay.
That's not what I want. We'll get there eventually. Don't worry. Why can't I just go to Bulbapedia? Here. Pokemon database? Does that have its? I'm assuming it's fighting Psychic.
Yeah.
Oh, Mega
Gallade. There we go.
Yeah, Psychic fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool. The design is not great. The normal Pokemon looks really cool, and they just didn't really hit the design for me.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's fairly strong, but
like they could have done more. I don't feel like the cape does a lot for it. I feel like they should have given it more like swords. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of like those arm pieces.
Yeah, it
down
looks
there.
more like Gardevoir. And
Right.
that was the big thing, is that it was not Gardevoir.
Yeah, Gardevoir was sort of like silky and elegant, and Gallade was tough and nimble and
Yeah, exactly.
aggressive.
I agree with that.
And they kind of like, with the cape, it just kind of looks more frilly.
Yeah.
I still think it's a cool Pokemon though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So where are you putting it?
I want to say B, but the design kind of makes me want to put it C as well. So whatever.
I think I'm gonna put it B because I think it's
yeah.
better than. I think it's better than Abomasnow. Like a lot of these C tiers could be B tiers as well. I think the C tier for me is more like C tier disappointed me, whereas B tier pleasantly surprised me. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that.
Or like like the original Pokemon,
Where it was average,
had a ton of potential,
and it was average.
Yeah. Like Aggron. You know what I'm saying? It's like Absol pleasantly surprised me. Aggron was really good, but the Mega was average. Banette pleasantly surprised me. Beedrill pleasantly surprised me. And Gallade was a really cool Pokemon. It was average. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whereas Blastoise is a cool Pokemon, and the design is bad. Camera up's the same, and the stats are bad. Abomasnow is... I don't know what's going on there. That might be a move down.
Yeah.
Okay. Garchomp.
I don't like the Mega at all. They ruined... I just... yeah. They could have, like, made him cooler, and they just made him less... Like, they made him look more like a rock and roll person and less like an actual Pokemon. So...
I agree. This is the most disappointing Mega, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Its Mega actually loses speed points.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Like, it loses speed when it Mega evolves, which for a Pokemon that's incredibly fast just makes zero sense to me, and the design is just bad, and I'm just like...
If they'd, like, swapped Gallade and Garchomp...
It would have been very cool.
Good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If they had given a cape to Garchomp and made it, like, nimble with, like, little swords and given Gallade the scythes, it would have been very cool.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
B tier.
Really?
It's a good Pokemon. It disappointed me on the Mega.
I don't know if I could put it that high, man. Is it alright if I put it in C? Because I was gonna say D. That's how much it disappoints me.
Yeah, that's true. The design really sucks. It's C tier.
Okay. That's cool with me. Because like I said, I was gonna put it in D because I really don't like the design. I think it's really bad, and it loses speed, which is a huge thing for such a fast offensive Pokemon like Garchomp. You know?
Yeah.
Gardevoir.
Yeah, it's really cool. It just kind of looks like the normal one, but like it just has like a bigger dress. And so it's cool. Like it looks cooler. Yep. And I'm sure it gets a couple stat boosts. And Gardevoir is already a cool Pokemon. Yeah. So
Gardevoir's my favorite Pokemon of all time. So when I got a Mega, I was really happy, and I actually found Ralts on in Pokemon X so that I could use Mega Gardevoir as soon as I got the Gardevoirite. Turns out you can't get the Gardevoirite until after the game when you beat Diancie. So I beat Diantha's Mega Diancie, or Mega Gardevoir. Did I say Diancie?
Yes.
I meant Diantha. Once you beat Diantha.
That's the champion, right?
Yeah, Diantha's the champion in X and Y. Once you beat Diantha, you get the Gardevoirite. So I actually went into the fight against Diantha with my Gardevoir and beat her Mega Gardevoir with my regular Gardevoir. So
yeah.
But I really like Mega Gardevoir. Is that moral of the story?
Yeah.
So where do you think?
I think it's A tier. It's not if the Mega was a little bit better, it'd be S tier. But it's just a cool Pokemon, and the Mega is cool, so it's A tier.
No, I'll give it to you because, like I said, I really like it. I would put it S, but it's my my favorite Pokemon. So Mega Gengar.
It's cool. The fact that they gave it almost like a ground type, it looks like a ground type. Or something that's like giving it legs just kind of made it look weird, but also kind of cool in the same way. So it's just interesting. I don't know. And Gengar's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, I agree. I think Gengar's a really cool Pokemon. And then I think this is one that they made it better, and they gave it Shadow Tag, which is an extremely strong ability.
Yeah.
And so that made it super competitively viable. I think it's an excellent Mega. I think this could be S tier in my opinion. And maybe it's not for you because the feet, but I think the feet look really cool.
Yeah, the feet look really cool. It just looks kind of strange to have on a ghost type Pokemon.
I agree.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
But they nailed it. Just because anything else would have made it kind of look like a Haunter.
Exactly.
And they made it the opposite.
Right.
And it looks cool. So.
Yeah. Is it alright if I put it S?
Yeah, I think it's S.
Okay, cool. I really like Mega Gengar. I think it's an excellent Mega. If it'll go. You got this. There we go. Okay, cool.
Can they see the megas below?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I can scroll down.
There we go.
Cool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're good now. So this one I don't understand.
Yes.
Like,
it just should be E tier, simply because Glalie is not the last form. Like, and Frostlass is one of the coolest Pokemon.
They could have made Mega Frostlass, and it would have been so much better.
And Glalie is still just a ball of ice
Don't
with the mouth. It's just so bad. Like, what? It's just like giving us more Charizard forms. We all disrespect it, and we all hate it. Like, we're just tired of it. It's just it's kind of cool, but it's also not the final form. So
yeah, I agree. If it was the final form, I still think it'd be like C tier.
Yeah, it's not good, but
it's not the final form, so just E tier. Why is it?
Yeah.
Why is it a Mega? Why?
Why?
It's like giving Pikachu a Mega.
Tell us,
Same thing.
Tell us, Game Freak.
Seriously. Okay, Gyarados, what you thinking?
It was really cool, and they kind of downgraded it in my opinion. Although actually, they did like make it more of a flying type.
It gets dark type. It loses flying. It becomes dark.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I think, like, it's an alright idea. We all wanted Gyarados to be a dragon type. How hard would that have been?
Yeah.
How hard, Game Freak, would that have been to make Mega Gyarados a water dragon type?
And they gave it dark. Like, that's just so random. Like, they
How
could have
hard
given it, like, ice
would it have
type
been?
or dragon or just something other than dark, and it would have made more sense.
Yeah. No, I agree. But the design is...
It's okay.
It's
It's
alright.
very
It's kind
average.
of fat.
Yeah.
It's kind of fat. And the red and the fin. Where you put it?
I'm putting it C.
Putting a C as well. The thing that keeps it up is it's Gyarados. It's still cool.
It's a good Pokemon.
And it's super strong in singles. If you Dragon Dance and click Mega and just smack things, I've done that before. It's just so satisfying to just run through things with Mega Gyarados. It's insane. Mega Heracross. Let me check just to make sure he's not a different typing. I'm pretty sure he's still fighting Bug though.
I think he's like Steel Bug or something.
Really?
Yeah, I think he gets a type change. Maybe not.
I
But
don't think so. Mega Heracross. Oh, this one does have Bulbapedia. Why didn't the last one have Bulbapedia? Heracross.
it's okay. Yeah. So it looks cool.
Yeah.
Heracross actually is a pretty cool looking Pokemon, just like in general.
Yeah.
And they could have done better on the Mega, but they also could have done a lot worse. So
I agree. Like, it's okay. You know, like,
it's just kind of
the
all
spike
around.
looks weird.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's just all around very average.
Yeah. Where are you putting it?
I'm putting it C.
I'm putting it C as well. I don't think it's like...
It's not. It's almost a B for me, but if they'd if it had gotten stronger or like a type change or something, it might have been
if it had
B.
become flying like Pinsir,
That would have been cool.
very cool. But
Or
it
like
didn't, so-
Steel Bug or Steel.
Yeah,
Fighting
or Steel.
something.
Steel Bug would have been really cool as well. Yeah.
Because it kind of looks Steel.
Or
'cause it's
just
got
pure
a spike.
fighting. If it had just become pure fighting as
That-
well,
yeah.
would have been very cool as
Yeah.
well. Houndoom.
I did not realize Houndoom had a Mega.
Really?
It's Fire Dark, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it got a type change.
Both of those, like, since Dark doesn't really resist anything, it's kind of weak.
Does it not resist anything? Definitely.
Well, no,
resists something.
like I'm saying, like water, ground, water, ground, rock.
So like steel, like they
Yeah,
have like they're more defensive types.
And dark and fire are
more.
not.
Yeah, they're
very
offensive typing. Yeah.
And so it's kind of weak. It's kind of frail.
They're very real.
And the design's just cool. Like I like how they gave it like a kind of skeleton kind of like vibe.
Yeah. With the front, with the
Yeah, like the head dress thing.
Yeah.
Like it's okay.
I'd agree. It gets soul power, the ability of soul power, which is really strong. You know what soul power does?
That's Charizard's, right?
Yeah, it's Charizard's hidden ability. It's the one where you get like a 1.5 times special attack boost with in Sun, but it takes like life orb damage or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more than life orb damage. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's strong, but like you said, it's really weak, and the design's cool. Like I like the design.
Yeah.
I don't think like with some of these that like Garchomp and Gyarados, they butchered the design.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Abomasnow, like they butchered the design.
Yeah, and they made it look cool.
And they made it look cool. Like they made it look cooler than the normal one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is kind of hard to do. So where are you putting it?
Yeah, I think it's a B.
I think it's B as well. I
It's
think
a
that's
pleasantly surprised one.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good Pokemon. It deserves to be in the same category as Gallade, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mega Kangaskhan.
Okay, I think they really nailed it because Kangaskhan is one of those Pokemon that like any other design with Kangaskhan, it's just such a basic Pokemon that it kind of would have made it look weird. But it's like they gave it the baby Kangaskhan, and it does extra damage too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of strong. But the design is really cool. It's one of my favorite megas, and yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so this thing was actually busted. I don't know if you knew this, but this thing was this thing was busted in Generation 6 competitive because it had Power Up Punch. And so you basically got a free Swords Dance and a 60 base power fighting type move.
That's really strong.
At the in the same turn. And then you could just either keep Power Up Punching stuff, or you could, switch to a different move and it would be crazy strong. So, and it had Fake Out and it has Scrappy when it's, not Mega Evolved.
Yeah.
So it was crazy strong as like an offensive Pokemon, like in Generation 6.
Yeah.
Then they took away Power Up Punch, and I think they nerfed Parental Bond as well. Parental Bond used to do the baby Kangaskhan used to do
more
0.5 times.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
And now I think it does 0.3 or 0.25.
I think it does 0.25. It does not do a lot.
Yeah. So, but it used to be really, really strong, and you got the boosts from Power Up Punch. It was insanely strong. And like you said, the design's excellent. They could have done. They had a lot of opportunity to butcher it, and they didn't. They stuck to the simple, the easy thing, and it was good.
Yeah, and it's pretty much the only thing with that design too. So it's
that they could have done.
It's very unique.
Right, exactly, and they didn't overdo it.
Yeah.
Where are you putting it?
A.
I'm putting it A as well. I really like it. I
think it's almost S, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'd say Kangaskhan and Mega Charizard X are at the top of A tier.
Yep.
Yeah. Latios and Latias. I'm not sure which one's which, but they're basically the same thing.
Latios is the right.
Okay.
This is Latias.
Latias is the
which I don't like as much because Latias just kind of looks like a jet plane.
I think they both do, but this one just looks weird in battle. They both you can in the Oris you can fly around on them both they're
that's
jet planes.
True. And the Megas they're both blue, right?
Yeah, they're both purplish.
It's just you have to put them on the same tier, and they're both just B. They're just
I agree with you.
Very B. They're very good, and they're just
they're very strong, and they're just they're there.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
They're there.
Lopunny. Now this gets fighting type.
Okay, actually, I like fighting type there. That's pretty cool.
Let me just confirm that, but I'm pretty sure it does.
If it does, then it's very cool. But the design's kind of bad, and Lopunny is just not a very strong Pokemon, just in general. Does it get it?
Let me see. Lopunny.
Yes. Okay.
Fighting.
It's a cool Pokemon.
I think it's Scrappy, which loves to hit the ghost types.
The design's kind of off, and it's just kind of weak. But it's an okay Pokemon.
I would agree. The design's kind of weird with it's just odd. I'm not gonna lie, but the fighting type's cool. It needed fighting type. Regular Lopunny could have been fighting type.
I would have put it D tier if regular Lopunny was not fighting, or if Mega Lopunny was
just
not.
Normal. Yeah, I would agree with you. Where'd you put it?
I think it's another C tier.
I would agree with you. I think it has a shout to go in B, but it's also but then you could say Blastoise and Gyarados and Diancie all do as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
the visual is just not there. It just looks
but
very
it's a good concept.
Yeah, it's a good concept.
If I said, regular Lopunny should be fighting type as well, and it'd be very cool. Mega Lucario. You obviously you get it in the game, it's given to you.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you get it on your playthrough in X and Y.
And it's a really cool Mega. They just made it look more fierce, more strong, just stronger in general. It looks really cool and it's really strong.
Yeah.
So,
where'd you put it?
I'd put it A.
Okay.
It's just.
I really like it. It gets Bullet Punch, and you can run physical or special. I'm pretty sure its stats are the same.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's 135 attack, 135 special attack, or something like that. And it looks like the next line in the Lucario line. You know what I'm saying? But I think just because it's it's the Mega given to you.
Yeah.
I just feel because it's that, it gets moved down a tier because it's just everyone's used it at some point because you literally have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would put it S if it wasn't given to you.
Yeah.
So
I would agree
I'll
with
go
that.
A as well. Manectric.
Manectric is cool, and they just gave it 3 spikes. Just why?
It's a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, but why?
No, I agree. I don't think it's very good.
If they reversed it and made it yellow and its things blue or
that
something.
That would be cool,
like,
actually.
it just, the design's just not very good.
I agree.
And Manectric's just one of those electrotypes that you just kind of forget about sometimes.
Yeah, it got second in Worlds in 2016. But like it's just I don't know, it just wasn't really.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it that much. Where are you putting it?
I wanted to put it D, but I don't think it's that bad.
It's not that bad. I'd say C.
Yeah, I think it's another C.
It's gonna lag me out again.
Does it shrink the? Yeah.
Cool. Mega Mawile.
Mawile was a pretty cool Pokemon. I always hated it, but I didn't realize what the actual design was. And once I realized that, like, it's like you see the mouth and then like the face is like actually not the mouth.
Yeah. You liked it.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
And the Mega is cool because they give it like purple and 2 mouths. Like they give it like a purple cloak and 2 mouths, I think. And it's Steel Fairy.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put it?
I'd put it.
I think all that stuff is right. I like the design with the with it sort of trailing off. And behind it. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'd put it like A, but I think it's B.
I think it's B as well. I wouldn't. It's not on the level of like Charizard X or Lucario.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I'll put it B. Mega Medicham.
Okay, like here's one of like there's so many fighting types that just like they have to give like the like almost. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, they made it like in between like Lucario almost and Alakazam, which is cool because that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a great Pokemon, and it's not necessarily like a really cool design. So it's just.
It's kind of there.
It's kind of there.
C tier.
Yeah,
I
I'd put
agree.
it C tier.
Mega Metagross.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I agree. I think it's a really cool concept.
And it's a great Pokemon.
It is a really
because
cool
Psychic is good attacking and Steel is very good defensive, and so
Yeah.
it's just a good type combination.
Yeah. Where are you gonna put it? I agree. It's just a really good attacker now as well. And
Yeah.
with that defensive typing, it's just very
like
strong.
I'd put it straight in S, but I think it's A. I don't.
I mean, I'll go S. I think it's a cool S. I think it's a cool
yeah.
Pokemon.
Steven uses it, and it's
That's true.
very strong.
Steven does use it though, and I kind of like. I don't know. I kind of tend to favor the Pokemon that don't get used during the story.
Yeah,
If
that's
that
true.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Gardevoir, Lucario are both here. Not like I said, Lucario would be S tier for me if it wasn't used in this.
Yeah, like Alakazam and Gengar, like they're not really used a lot.
Right,
so.
exactly. But these
Well,
three are all
Gengar's
really
used
cool.
a lot, but like they're not used in this story.
We can bump Metagross up. You can bump Metagross to S. Okay, cool. Mega Mewtwo.
Is that what? That's X.
This is X. The fighting one is X, and the
Okay.
weird tail brain one is Y.
I really hate the Mewtwo X. It's
This
just,
one?
Yeah, it
Okay.
just looks like a pregnant normal Mewtwo. Like it's very ugly.
I agree, and the stats are just like why?
Why would you change it to
Why are
fighting?
you making Mewtwo physical? Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be the mind control, but like no.
Yeah.
Just why are you making Mewtwo physical? It doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Why?
I
Make
really
Mewtwo
like.
Y.
What's the typing on Y?
Isn't this my gig?
No. Go away.
No, it's not.
We're doing the second one tomorrow, bro.
Oh, double upload. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Your followers
Hopefully.
better be excited.
Okay. Mega Mewtwo Y.
Okay. What type is it? Is it just Psychic? Or
Yeah, it's just psychic.
Okay.
Pure psychic. I think so. It might be psychic dark actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's
yeah,
just pure psychic though. But what do you think about the design?
The design is way cooler than Y. Like it's a really cool Mega design. Like it's cool how they made it like almost like they made it smaller and they made it like more floaty, more like psychic just in general. And it's very strong because it's still special. Like it's one of the strongest special.
psychic.
Yeah, it's one of the strongest special attackers in the game. So
Yeah.
I like it.
I agree. I think it's really cool.
I-
Where are you putting it?
I'd say A.
A tier?
Yeah, because
Okay.
they really like maximized on the Mega. Like that's kind of the coolest they could have made it. They couldn't have really made it any cooler.
I agree. A tier's cool. Pidgeot.
I did not realize that Pidgeot got a Mega.
Yeah.
That's very weird. Is it still flying?
It is flying. Yeah, normal flying.
Okay. Oh, it's normal as well. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Most of the birds are normal flying.
Yeah. Like it's cool. It's kind of the same thing with Gyarados. Like they just gave it like different coloration kind of and more tails.
Yeah, I think it's cooler than
it's
Mega
cooler,
Gyarados
though.
because it looks
Yeah.
sleeker. You know, like it just looks like cooler
it looks
Pidgeot.
like a mix between Talonflame and Pidgeot, which is really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's still Pidgeot, so
I'm
it's
putting
bad.
a B. Is that right?
Yeah. It's because it's still Pidgeot and it's very bad. But
Yeah, the stats aren't good.
But the design's pleasant.
But the design's alright. Yeah, exactly. And Gyarados, I just can't get over the bat.
It's just
chunky. Like, why is it? Mega Pinsir.
Mega Pinsir and Heracross are kind of in the same state.
The Mega Pinsir is bug flying.
Which
they gave it flying.
Yeah, they gave it flying, which is cool.
Yes.
Which that's cool. The design's kind of weird though. It just looks weird.
So you know Mega Salamence's ability, Aerolite?
Yeah, does that get it?
It gets Aerolite as well.
Okay, so that means normal is flying?
Yeah, normal type moves are flying.
And it gets a lot of strong normal type moves. So
yeah, especially when it was legal, it got like return.
Yeah.
Which was like you could max that. It's 102 base power, no drawback.
Yeah.
Plus Aerolite. So it was very strong.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's strong. Its Mega's kind of cool. And it's bug flying, which is weak. It's like Beedrill. So
yeah,
it's in the same boat as Beedrill, which is B tier.
B tier. I agree. Mega Rayquaza. I don't think there's any.
Straight to S tier.
I don't think there's any. It's uber strong. 780.
Yeah.
It has its own Smogon singles tier list because it's literally
the strongest Pokemon in the
when
game.
it was in Generation 6. It was literally the only thing in Anything Goes because it was just broken.
Yeah, like the
design is incredible.
It had its own tier. The design is very, very good. It's one of my favorite.
The animations when you fly from the tower, like the Sky Tower, up to fight Deoxys in the Oris games. Fantastic. Like, it's just incredible.
And it's very, very strong. Like,
very strong.
There's not much to say. It's just the best.
It's great.
It's just the best.
It's very, very good.
It's like,
incredible.
You can have your own personal, like, opinions, but everyone agrees that it's just great.
It's just incredible, yeah. Sableye.
I really like how they gave it, like, the gem and stuff, and Sableye is just a cool Pokemon. Like, it's a little sneaky.
Yeah.
It's, like, strong, but it's in a sneaky way.
Yep, I agree.
And they kind of, like, maximize that, how it hides behind the gem.
Yep.
And then it, like, it's got Fake Out, and then it's got, like, Shadow Ball, Nightshade, and then Dark type as well, like Taunt. Like,
yeah.
It's good in-game, and it's a cool design.
Yeah, it's a great support Pokemon currently in the metagame, which doesn't really, matter about the Megas. But it was just, like, the Mega version isn't great, although it becomes incredibly bulky.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, the design's incredible.
Yeah,
so
the Ghost type Elite Four member in Hoenn used Mega
Really?
Sableye.
I didn't know that.
I think it had 2 Megas. I think they used 2 Megas, actually.
You can't do that. You can only Mega evolve one per battle.
Well, yeah, you can, but I wouldn't put it past Game Freak to allow them to Elite Four.
That's true. Where we put it?
It's A or
B?
S.
Oh, A or S?
Okay, it's
okay.
A.
We'll keep it A then. I was going to say A or B. Okay, so we'll put it A.
Yeah, I really like it. It's one of my favorites.
Mega Salamence.
It's just great. Like, I like how, like, it's kind of overrated, but in the same sense, it's not. Because
yeah,
it
I
gets
agree.
really strong normal type moves. It's Dragon Flying, which is a great combination, because not a lot of things are, like, strong ice types.
Right.
And it gets good moves, and its design is great. It kind of looks like the Rebel symbol from Star Wars. So.
That's a plus. Exactly. S tier?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's, like you said, it feels like it should be overrated, but it's just not.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that good.
Yeah,
you know
the Dragon type Elite Four member uses that in Hoenn.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake uses it. And it's very strong.
Yeah.
So.
Sceptile.
Like, Sceptile is kind of like a weird Pokemon to Mega, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it just feels weird.
So this thing gets Dragon typing.
Okay, which makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
And it makes it stronger. It makes it very weak to Grass, but it's like...
You mean Ice?
Yeah, that's not...
Yeah, no,
not
I know
Grass.
what you meant.
And I like how they, like, gave it a bigger tail and stuff.
Yeah.
But if they made it... It kind of feels like that should be Poison type. If they
I
gave
agree.
it a bigger tail.
Yeah. This bar right here should be like a tip of a poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But I like how they gave it Dragon, because Flapple, which is... Or not Flapple, the other...
Appleton?
Appleton.
Flapple is Grass Dragon
Okay.
as well.
Those, like, they came later.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like the precinct for a Grass Dragon type.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
Yeah, okay. So what do you think about Sceptile?
I'd put it B tier.
Okay, I'll go
and
with
it's,
that.
It's a starter. It's a starter, so it's gonna be pretty strong. Like,
Right,
if
it's
you
got good
level it
stats.
up,
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Mega Scizor.
Like, Scissor's one of those Pokemon that, like, you feel like it should be stronger, but it's just, like, not really strong enough to use. It's kind of slow. It's either you get Pokemon that it's in the same category as some Pokemon where they either are too slow, like they're very medium speed, so they can't Trick Room, they can't, like, and they either don't have enough HP or they don't have enough speed.
Right.
And it's kind of in that class. And it
is,
has a lot of HP and attack, but it has no speed.
Yeah, I agree.
The design is kind of cool, but it looks like Deoxys from far away, so...
It does, actually.
And, yeah, it's just...
It could have been more.
It looks like Crawdaunt.
Yeah,
Like,
it does actually a lot.
Like, it's just weird.
C tier?
Yeah, C.
I agree. They could have just done. They
Better.
could have done more.
Yeah.
You know, they had so much opportunity. Like I think Caesar was a really cool Pokemon that
Yeah,
lacked
it
the
is.
stats.
Yeah.
So it was good. They gave it a Mega, but I just think they could have done more.
Yeah, they could have done more. for
Mega
sure.
Sharpedo.
Okay, Sharpedo is actually a really cool Pokemon. It's one of my favorites. Is it still Dark Water?
I'm pretty sure. Let me look.
Okay.
You go ahead and talk about it. I'll look it up.
It's pretty fast, and its attack is really high, or maybe it's special attack. One of them is
It's
really
attack,
high.
yeah.
Okay. But the problem is, Aqua Tail was like the strongest. I guess Waterfall is also nice.
Waterfall's
because
good.
it's Water
Water
Dark.
Dark, yeah.
And because it's so fast, what you can really use Waterfall in game because it flinches. But it's not necessarily super strong,
Yeah.
and the design's not great. But it's
I
a cool
agree.
Pokemon.
I agree. What do you think?
It's a cool concept, but
I would say B or C.
yeah, same. So it's
no.
very in between.
It's really like in between. I'm gonna throw it in C because I feel like
Yeah.
at the end we're gonna move a bunch of these Pokemon. I'm looking at you, Obama's now down to D tier.
And Camrupt.
And came up to down to D tier, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I hate Garchomp with passion. I don't know why. Mega Slowbro.
Like, at the same time, why? But like, also that's awesome because it's Slowbro, and we all love Slowbro, but we hate Slowbro.
No, I
Because
agree.
It's
Like-
just such an interesting Pokemon,
It's so derpy.
but it's just like
But it like works for it, you know?
yes, yeah,
And it's
Exactly.
strong. It's super bulky.
yeah, and it's Water Psychic, which is
Yeah,
a cool
it's
typing.
a good typing. B tier?
Yeah, I'd put it B.
It's good. It's
It's
strong.
pleasantly surprising.
Yeah. Steelix?
Is it like flying debris around it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yikes.
Yikes. They could have like given it 5 tails, and it would have worked better than any of the other things.
coming out of its chin, dude. It looks like a nasty beard.
It's just so ugly. Like Steelix was super cool. Like think about like it was Onyx but Steel type.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cool.
it's
It's a good
cool.
idea. Yeah.
The Mega is just really bad, and it's a very slow Pokemon.
Yeah. D tier?
Yeah, I think that's D tier.
I guess it's just bad, right? Like, there's just not much going for it, to be honest.
We're gonna get a bunch of hate comments about Mewtwo X, but it's fine.
It's okay. Swampert, Mega Swamp. Swampert.
Swampert.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Not
always-
Marshtomp.
Yeah, like, is it? It looks like fighting type.
It's not.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's water ground. I'm
Yeah,
almost
if
positive
it's still water ground, then like that's the problem. The design doesn't match the typing. There's a lot where they just didn't match the typing with the design.
Yeah, I agree.
But Swampert's a really cool Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it's very strong actually. But the design's not there.
Yeah, it is water ground, by the way. And it's
Okay.
like you said, it's just not great. C tier?
I'd put it B.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good
Yeah.
with that. I was
Because-
saying C is like the lower end.
Yeah, because like the design is not really as bad as Blastoise's in my opinion. Because it's cool like to have like a bulky
Super
water
bulky.
type.
Yeah. Tyranitar.
It looks even more cool than normal Tyranitar.
Which is hard to do.
Which is hard to do because Tyranitar is very cool.
Yeah.
Like Rock Dark is just a weak typing, but Tyranitar's really bulky.
He makes it work,
when
doesn't
it
he?
comes down to it. It's
Yeah.
just a very good Pokemon.
And Sandstream.
Sandstream's very good.
And the thing is, like, normally to reset weather, you'd have to take Tyranitar out and then throw it back in.
Yeah.
Right?
But you can Mega.
You can Mega, and it just resets Sand.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
And its design is really cool because it's got like all the spikes coming out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like looks more like
yeah,
yeah.
I agree. Where would you put this?
I'd put it A or S.
Okay, I'm gonna put it A, simply for
Yeah.
the fact that I feel like they all just barely overdid it.
Yes,
With, like, with
all
all the stuff coming
flashy.
off
It's
it.
a very flashy.
Exactly, like just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like these at the top, like they didn't overdo Gengar. They didn't overdo
Yeah. Blaziken.
Blaziken. They didn't overdo Alakazam because it's like the next, like that would be the next
and they
step.
overdid Rayquaza, but that's because Rayquaza's
They
Rayquaza.
they
like,
overdid Rayquaza, but not to the extent that like
It's ugly.
right, exactly. And
It's a cool.
and neither is Tyranitar,
and it's-
but like
yeah.
it's just like Rayquaza's supposed to be busted.
Exactly.
you
It's
know?
supposed to be like the Pokemon.
The best
almost.
one, yeah. Mega Venusaur.
Like it's Blastoise. It's like Blastoise.
I
They
agree.
just under like they give way too much attention to Charizard, and they don't make any of Venusaur or Blastoise good or cool.
I agree.
And they're both strong Pokemon, but they just make the designs bad.
Yeah, it's a bad design. Like they just could have done more, you know? They
Like
really
it literally, like yes, it looks like the fourth evolution, but they could have just like made it look like a better fourth evolution. It's the same thing as Blastoise.
No, I agree.
Like Blastoise, that could have been the fourth, but they just made the design worse.
No, I agree. All right, so we'll start at S tier.
Okay.
Are there any Pokemon we want to move down? Alakazam, Blaziken, Gengar.
I think Metagross is the lowest for me.
Okay, I agree.
But
so we'll keep it here until we figure out what we want to do.
Yeah.
Any Pokemon here that we want to move up potentially?
I'm honestly maybe Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan's one that we can move up. I think Charizard X is one that I would want to move up.
And that's pretty much it. The rest
I think so too. The rest are pretty solid A tier. Any here that we want to move up? Also, are there anyone we want to move down from A tier? I'd say Altaria.
Altaria is very low.
Yeah, it's low A tier.
But that's
it. Everything else is good.
I agree.
Anything
that we want to move up? Maybe Beedrill, to be honest.
To A tier?
Yeah, to A. Because the design's very cool.
There we go. I agree. I think Beedrill's very cool, and I think it can definitely compete with Altaria.
Yeah.
Anything we want to move? Anything else we want to move up? I think that's it, honestly.
Yeah. Down.
If these two weren't the same thing, then I'd say maybe A tier, but they're the same thing.
Yes, exactly.
So B tier.
I'd put Latios A tier and Latios B if they were a little bit different.
Yeah, but they're literally the same thing.
Yeah.
Move down.
Maybe Marshtomp, but I wouldn't. Just because it's not really what?
Swampert.
It's Swampert. But I wouldn't just because simply it's a starter and it's strong. Like it's a very strong starter. It's stronger than Blastoise.
No, I agree. C tier, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
this thing's
no,
going
you
down.
can't.
I don't like
it's bad.
Really
and Camerup's
just design's so awful.
Camerup's design is not good.
Got a skirt. I'm sorry.
And it's like a Abomasnow. It's very bulky and it's very good, but it's just very slow. And it has like Abomasnow gets destroyed by fire.
I know I want to move this one down. This one I'm not.
Maybe.
Sure.
But it gets Camerupt gets destroyed by water and Abomasnow gets destroyed by fire. And they're kind of in the same.
Yeah, I agree. Things we want to move up to B tier.
B tier. Possibly Electrike, maybe.
Manectric, you mean?
Manectric, but probably
so.
not.
Yeah.
But probably not. I think it's pretty good.
Me personally, I would say Gyarados is the closest. Like I said, just because I've used it in singles and just the ability to click Dragon Dance and then just sweep stuff.
Yeah,
is so fun. But this thing might be moved down too.
I don't. It's not that bad, but it's bad. It's really bad.
It's not bad. You're right. It's not that bad.
It's a good Pokemon.
It's a disappointment for what it could have been and for what they did to Garchomp.
Garchomp is like a fan favorite.
Exactly. And then these two are staying in E. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a E.
Dude,
and maybe move Mewtwo Y up to C.
I agree.
It's in the same boat as like Blastoise and Venusaur. They just didn't really give it enough attention.
No, I agree. We'll move it up to
Y.
C. Is there any deep Pokemon we want to move down? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think
that's
like
pretty
these
solid.
are better than these two.
Yeah. That's
okay, so do we want to move Kangaskhan up? I think Charizard X should stay in A, but like as the lowest A, or as the highest.
As the highest A, because
I think this is good. I think
it's good. Yeah.
Do we want to move Metagross down?
I think maybe swap Metagross and Kangaskhan.
And Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like Kangaskhan is so unique, and it's like they like I said, they just really nailed it with the design.
Yeah. Do we want to swap these two?
I think so too. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Beedrill's good enough, and Beedrill's design is very cool. It's one of my favorite Mega designs. Like it's not great Pokemon generally, but it's a cool design.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And Altaria is just
meh.
Weird.
It's just meh.
It's just very.
It's just there.
It's just a cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's very.
Is that our final tier list?
I think so.
All right. Well, if you guys have enjoyed, then go watch the other tier list. Hopefully, that's out today.
Hopefully,
this is an extremely long video for my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you didn't just click off it. I'll probably cut it out, but right now we're about 53 minutes, so I'll probably maybe cut it down to like 50, maybe, possibly.
It's a lot. There's a lot of Pokemon.
There are a lot more than I thought there were. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and a comment telling me what we should do for next Tuesday's tier list. I really like these. They're really easy to make. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, then leave some suggestions down below about what we should do next week, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another Pixelon video. See ya.